I know, right? It's so quiet. We're just listening to ourselves laugh.
That was the ad that came on.
Can you please start getting us some intro newsreel music?
So the ads are working. That's good to know.
Let's try to make sure that we
Yay,
had
we're
sound.
monetized.
We didn't have
That's funny.
sound, so.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Zach Baxter channel. We are the Knights of Drunk Watch. I'm Zach.
I'm Kate.
I'm Audie.
I'm Andrew. We're in Nights of the Drunk Watch.
And
now
now
our
our
chat
chat
begins.
begins.
A chat.
Audie hasn't been here for a while.
My bad. I kind of gave up on the show for a little bit, but I do have to say they've been coming back in the last couple of episodes.
So we just finished watching episode 15, Worth.
Which, did we ever drink for the title?
I don't think we did.
When did
What
they
was the
say it?
title?
Worth? Which you would think that they would have said, at least one.
At least once.
Yeah.
Out of all those damn monologues.
They probably did.
So Kate's gonna go through our nuggets. If you're listening to us on SoundCloud, say hi.
Hi.
Or iTunes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're live with us right now, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell icon.
In all instances, just subscribe.
Just
And also, if you're with us live now, talk to us, because we like to answer your questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Carl's letters.
I was going to say hi, Rachel, but there's only
Hi,
one person. That's me. I'm sure.
Oh.
hi,
Oh,
Andrew.
no, there's three.
Hi, Rachel.
Oh, hi,
Rachel.
everybody who's
Hi,
tuning in.
Rachel. We assume Rachel's there.
What are our nuggets?
I'm back.
Carl's letters.
Carl's letters. Fuck them. I'm tired of these damn letters. What?
I think they're done.
What is the plot device for these letters? What is the point of these letters?
They're trying to, keep the heart alive. It's always this struggle between, should we go to war and murder everybody, or should we be, a good guy?
I mean, are they trying to cause, moral tension between
Right.
the memory of Carl?
They're very
and-
obviously working at that. It's so
I just
obvious.
don't understand, and it seems like only Rick, Michonne, and Negan got letters, which seems...
Even though there
Enid?
was a
What about
whole
having an
stack.
Enid?
Enid hasn't gotten her letter.
Maybe she just hasn't gotten her letter yet.
Which
It's snail mail.
also shores up my point of how many reshoots they were in this season.
You think because of...
I think this whole letter thing.
I mean, that's why I'm
Is
saying,
this,
the last thing we'll see is the rest of the letters going out to be delivered, and then they'll be delivered at the beginning of next season.
Right.
Oh, God. Okay.
So, but also going off of that, Andrew, do you think that that letter could have been about something else? The first one that we heard Carl read? Because we heard Carl read one of them.
I feel like Carl's letter could have been about something else.
Bless you.
You know, whatever the original plan for Carl was, clearly it was taking him away from everybody, or keeping him away from everybody, because he's in none of them. I mean, maybe when they walked in and they said Carl and Enid got all upset, maybe it's because he was inescapably separated from the group in
In
the
a
scripts.
helicopter.
Yeah, in the helicopter. He got captured or whatever. But I would feel like that he could have written letters saying, I'm going off to do something different. You need to make peace.
So you think that it was never the plan for Carl to die and... Sorry. And they did something
You
happened
don't
backstage?
kill someone and said, oh, by the way, you're fired. I mean, you're leaving if they're writing you out.
And we have no, knowledge. Internet, do you have any knowledge of what happened?
I need to do it in my copious time, because I don't do anything.
How about you do it for us, Internet? What
I
happened?
gotta go do some, intel research. There has to be an excerpt of
I mean,
a
I read
script.
some articles right when it happened, but I didn't...
But that's what
There was
Andrew's
nothing in
saying.
there.
It's not a surprise if Chandler knew at the beginning of the season, we're gonna kill you in the middle of the
They're
season.
like, here are
it
your
wouldn't have
scripts.
been
Or even the day they showed him a script and said, oh, by the way, here's your death scene.
right.
He would know,
And they wouldn't have signed a 3-year contract. They would have been like,
Yeah.
actually, you're only on for 6 more episodes.
Well,
so.
that's interesting. Okay. Then I probably agree with you, yeah.
I mean, so my point is the
That's-
letters is
And
kind of
also,
like
his letter to Rick that he read had nothing about death, where the one that Michonne read was like, I died, by the way, I died.
This is
Dad
how I
died,
died.
and I died, and I'm dead.
and it's all done via voiceover.
Michonne reading.
Right. It's never the character reading the letter. It's
Right.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a character holding a letter in a shot, and then a bunch of back shots, and then voiceover.
See, I think in my theory, Michonne reading the letter and Negan getting the letter those could have been reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could have probably taken enough time to either get Dwight in since he was dead, and not Phillips, or not Dwight,
Right.
Douche Dash. Whereas Carl reading the letter in the beginning, where you could see Judith in the background, you could see people walking around the hilltop. That was the original.
But again, they could have used the voiceover to make the letter say anything. The letter could have been itself a grocery list.
Right.
But
But
then why wouldn't
Rick's letter didn't say.
Why wouldn't Rick's letter
I'm
have been more like
Goodbye, Dad, I'm dead.
That's
Yeah.
why I never,
Rick's letter
it never
didn't say
said
that.
goodbye, and I'm like, this is shitty. This is because if I know I'm gonna die, I'm writing you a letter. I'm gonna say goodbye, Kate. I'm dying. This is
Yeah.
what happened. It's not your fault. I love you forever.
Other than
Probably.
he had the opportunity
Well,
to say goodbye in person, but
Hold
didn't
on
know that
without
when he wrote
me.
the letter.
They should have just let it
Do like
go.
that.
Like, honestly, if that's what happened, they should have just brought some other character up to take on the mantle of Peacekeeper. Father fucking Gabriel! Anybody. Like,
Oh,
what's the
no.
point of the letters?
Send him
Like,
back.
bring another
Yeah.
character up to take on that
It
part.
almost
Well,
feels
except for they
Not
they
fucking
had-
blonde
They
kid.
had stuff in the can. They had stuff that they probably had to write around.
So the letters were always a plan.
The letters were him saying.
with the Band-Aid.
I think the original letters
Audie,
were
did
him
you
saying
not listen to our discussion
goodbye,
last week?
saying good. Like, we're making the assumption in the season, Carl was written to be separated from the group,
Okay,
and
yeah.
he planned to get separated from the group,
Okay.
and so he wrote letters saying, "I'm going off to meet up with
To go do my
Negan
own
according
thing."
to the comics," or "I'm going off
Right.
to try to get my own thing going to make it better, and bring it back," or whatever.
I stumbled
Carl
on
was
one
going on
city.
an adventure,
Maybe
and he
there
wrote
more.
letters to leave behind.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said, "Nah, we're just gonna kill you. So let's reshoot your death scene. Let's
There's not enough
repurpose
hours
the
in the
letters."
Well, either way, I think the letters were a poor choice. Like,
Well, they feel like a very large 5-episode Band-Aid.
Yeah, there's just
And
no
I feel
point.
like-
They have no impact on the action. It hasn't done anything. It hasn't
not
changed
at
Rick's
all.
actions.
Well, that's
It
why
hasn't
I
changed
think-
Negan's
but that's
actions.
why I think it's
like,
a Band-Aid, because it wasn't meant to change anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just meant to go to smooth over the rough spots of like, where is Carl? Where is Negan? Like,
Okay.
just to give it that bridge to be like,
Well, and
no,
of course-
we're still gonna kill her.
well,
anyway.
and maybe the episode with Jadis would have instead been a Negan.
Right, because remember, it's
We
just,
said
Carl
there was going to be a
episode.
whole second half of the fucking season that was a Negan Carl episode, which
Yeah.
would have been
Way better.
But also,
Nice.
I didn't pay that because you talk about how because of the walkie-talkies, obviously Michonne's not talking on a walkie-talkie
Right.
to Negan
right.
to film it. That I didn't pay that close attention to his reaction of when he said, "Nope, I'm gonna kill all of you." The letter could have been rewritten
Right.
and gotten the same reaction out of Negan. It could have been a letter saying,
Right.
"I'm going off to find more people, make peace with my dad," and he said, "Nope, too bad. Fuck his dad. We're gonna
Right.
kill them all."
Right. It could have been anything.
And then they
Yeah.
rewrote it to, "I'm dead."
Right.
And
I'm
he
dead.
still
I'm
was like,
definitely
"Nope."
dead. I died. Zombie bit me. I'm dead. I mean,
We may never know.
well, I'll find out.
who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
At one point we when we were watching, completely unrelated story. Never mind.
Here we
let's
go.
move on.
Next nugget. Come back, Kate. Come back. Here we go.
Wrong murderous child.
They're all running together.
We tweeted at the kid in Weeds because we were impressed that he was finding Nemo, and he responded back. I was.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Side plot. Side quest.
Okay, Eugene versus Dwight. So
Fuck
we had
Eugene.
We had it. Wait. Let me set it
I'm sorry,
up.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I am having some anger
We
management
had-
issues.
We had a slight debate that we put on hold for the purpose of the talk. Is Dwight like Eugene? That's it.
Fuck
Well,
no.
Well,
because they both have switched sides a couple times.
And that's where but no, they've both switched sides once, and that's where the similarities end. Like, Dwight is doing it not because he's selfish. Like, he's not doing it for his own good. He knows he's gonna die. He's resigned to that. Like, Eugene, I don't know why you want to keep calling him Jeffrey, but Eugene only gives a shit about himself. Dwight cares about vengeance and about all the things that have happened to his wife, to his life. Sorry. But I don't think he's anything like Eugene. I hate Eugene.
I do think they're parallel.
Yeah.
In that they both don't really belong to one place. They can't equally belong to the Saviors or to the Hilltop.
Well, I think Eugene probably he proved that his lot is thrown in with the Saviors. He could have gone back and, because his knowledge is his plot. What would he call? What did that kid call it? The Kavapalooza? Plot shield. Plot shield.
Yeah, plot armor.
Plot armor. Plot armor. His knowledge of bullet making is his plot armor. He could have just gone back and made
I
bullets
bet he
for Rick.
could have compellingly, befuddledly, like Eugene does, convince them that he was only like doing it because, like he always does, where he
talk his way out of it. Yeah,
atrocious thing, but he convinces whoever he's with that I know you hate me right now, but I promise I was just doing it because I'm a bit of a moron socially, and I want to save myself.
Now, here's the question. Is he messing up the bullets?
No, I don't think he is now.
We don't know. If you have any hope left for Eugene...
Why would you make a point of Father Gabriel messing up the bullets if you're already messing up the bullets?
No, I mean, if him being kidnapped by Rosita and that whole speech that Rosita gave him, like, somehow switch him... And this is I understand this is... I'm not saying this is actually happening. But if you're holding out some hope for Eugene...
Nope.
You could imagine that perhaps he came back because he'd already taught these people how to make bullets.
No.
But he's coming back to fuck them. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I hate Eugene very much.
I think both storylines are going to converge next week because both Dwight and Eugene... Oh,
Dwight, I'm so worried about him.
Both Dwight and Eugene's gooses are cooked at this point.
I really wanted them to lock Eugene in a dark hole forever.
There's two giant gooses going to be out there, and if either one of the sides catches them, they're dead. Like, on sight. And how fucking useless is Rosita? Can we talk about that for just 1 second?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
How did she was not able to...
Why was that a thing? She's military.
She's military. She didn't even have...
Abraham trained her.
She didn't even have hands on Eugene when he threw up on her. You know how it is to be a teacher.
Why do you not just shoot him? Just shoot him in the fucking face.
That kid, and then that kid turns around to gag. What the fuck are you doing? Put your hands in your pocket and let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck Rosita for being like, dude, look at the birds. And then like,
That was, again, just plot for reasons.
And then going, ewy, vomit, like, and then lets him like run 10 feet and, I should start running
Ewy.
Yeah.
And he has enough time to bury himself
in ashes.
I call shenanigans.
I agree. That was a bit thin on the ground.
At least there would be like 100%, even if he fully buried himself, that thing would be a fucking like ash cloud.
Yeah, that would have been smoky.
Because he unless he managed to
missed it down.
What kind of
missed it down. Like, I think the only way he could do it if he was like an expert base slider and managed to baseball right in. Yeah, like, unless he's...
I still don't think that there is any way.
MLB, there's no way that he could get that
Unless that's some kind of surprisingly dense ash that we've never heard of.
Daryl just said...
And also, why don't you, like, poke around at him a bit?
And then...
Yeah, that was...
Fuck Rosita.
Yeah, maybe like, what's you doing with your hand over there with your weird fingers?
But can we... Okay, but we're talking about the wrong thing. Can we talk about, like, crazy power mad Eugene for 5 seconds? Like, the way that he's treating people in his, like, compound
he's
or whatever.
Doing that, though, remember?
But even more so
he's been doing
now.
that since he got there, and he was like, "Give me the pickles."
Yes,
but the mac and
pickles.
cheese, the mac and cheese situation. This is now his own compound. That was still back at Negan's compound. This is his own compound. He's like a weird little lord of his own little area, and it's making him fucking crazy.
Well, that's what people are when you give him a little bit of power.
I hate him so much. He's Joffrey. with like
Yeah.
some intelligence.
Yeah.
He's a little piece of
No, I don't
cat
think I don't
shit.
think Eugene's actually that smart. Actually,
Ugh. Do you remember Joffrey?
I think he just stumbles upon.
That guy was a moron.
I think Eugene just stumbles upon things.
No, I think Eugene, like, he has knowledge.
I think he's an opportunist.
I think he
Is
has
somebody
knowledge.
saying something?
Ryder says, long time no see.
Ryder!
Hey, Ryder! I think I wrote
Love
back
you.
to one of your messages on Game of Thrones the other
Yeah,
day.
well, we never said this is our first time back on chatting on this channel.
Oh, hey!
We were back here on.
Oh, yeah, we did Westworld last week.
Yeah, we did the Westworld, we did the Watch, but we haven't been chatting about Walking Dead.
Yeah, no, this is true. We have some on the
We
night.
got
Yeah.
shut down for crap.
Tell 'em what
story,
happened.
The whole thing.
We have a backup channel. So
If we ever disappear, you can find us there.
Oh, and you're gonna upload the old ones?
Yeah, I
Much
can
of the
retro.
other-
Yeah, well, let's bring 'em
do
back.
We should do that.
We'll
Yeah.
post them on here, too. But you can also look for the Knights of the Drunk Watch. It's just our second auxiliary
our
channel.
underground, yeah.
Hit the auxiliary channel! Okay.
So we're done with talking about Dwight?
I'm really angry about Eugene.
I-
I'm worried about what's going to happen with Dwight next week. Did you guys see in the previews? He's wearing an A on his shirt. He's like in a white shirt in the middle of the field of
That's what
battle,
they
and
did-
he's got
that's
like a
what
little
they did
A.
with- that's what they did with Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's true.
That's his little punishment. His little.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do
Brainwashing
to
thing.
Dwight.
Think Easy Street's gonna come back?
Oh my god.
We better get the panic button in here because we're gonna
I'm
get
make a
flagged in
prediction
a
right
heartbeat.
now. I think one of either Eugene or Dwight are gonna get it next week.
Die?
I don't think they're both gonna make it to season 9.
I really hope that the writers are smart enough to keep Dwight. Like, he's interesting. Way better than Eugene. At least interesting wise and plot.
I had hopes for Eugene once.
No, I'm done. I'm way done.
Oh no, that
so
was like
done.
a year ago. But...
Father Gabriel
Like-
and Eugene can just
Oh, Father Gabriel!
they can just go up into space. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Pass me my
That
drink.
guy makes me
I'm
angry.
All right, next nugget.
Simon and Negan.
I like this love story though. It's like I'm
It's
quite a
over.
lot. I know.
We're gonna miss you, Simon. Like, I
Oh,
hope you get
so
more
much.
zombie appearances. Milk it for all you can, buddy.
He's chained to a fence.
Like, yeah, good. Let's
Good.
see him all the time.
They'll change
Like,
him out by next
I don't
episode.
think they could afford to pay him to be chained
Stephen
to a
Hogg,
fence.
be like,
oh,
hey.
come on.
Stephen Hogg.
Keep your talent there.
There's no H.
Oh, there's no H?
There's no
I'm
H.
sorry.
Oh, it's not Hog?
No.
It's Og?
Og.
You sure?
OGG.
Whatevs. You're awesome, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
we
miss you.
miss you.
Who? Oh.
Stephen
The actor.
And maybe we'll see you at Comic Palooza this year.
Yes.
I
2
don't-
years in a row, I doubt it.
Well, he
He's
said
on
that
other
he's
shows. Yeah,
coming.
he's been announced, I think. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Anyway, but Simon and Negan. So, like, at the
Well
beginning
played.
of the episode, Simon's still like, I am Negan now, not like in the theoretical sense,
Right.
but actually,
But actually,
I'm the
I'm
bitch in
Negan, yeah.
charge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's wrong.
So, I mean, we clearly see now that Negan is way more intelligent than anybody else he keeps around him.
Well, he definitely, I mean, he's like Mance Rider. Like, he got all these crazy tribes to work together somehow and make something productive. And he's holding them, you know, with an iron fist.
But he
That's the
doesn't
only way he
keep-
knows
but
how
he's
to
not gonna
rule.
he's not going to keep highly intelligent people as his number 2s and 3s.
But I don't think it's
Well-
even like an intelligence. I think it's a.
I think he would take
I
Rick
mean-
if he could. I think if Rick could be with him with his skills, I think he'd
I'd
take
be
him.
with him.
Well,
Not
that
at this
too,
point.
but
Not at this point.
No, but
No.
like, I think it's a comment.
but he
like,
said you got to come work for me, janitor. At first, I think he would mean to make him work his way up. I think he sees value in people.
I feel like Negan it's not all intelligence, but it's a combination of intelligence and having a big picture idea. Because, like, everyone else is just kind of like, don't die. Kill
Oh,
walkers.
And what did Simon say? And also testicular heft.
Yes. sure, also that.
That was the best line all night.
But, like, so he is someone that people can follow. And also he has some intelligence and charisma. But I don't think he's necessarily,
I
like,
think-
significantly smarter
I
than
think he is. I think what he values the most is blind loyalty.
Well, maybe not smarts,
I mean-
but he is cunning.
I think he's highly intelligent. I mean, to double cross 2 double crossers at the same time?
I mean,
And
they
then
weren't
not
really
give it
being
up.
that sneaky about it. You know what I mean? Like, Dwight's kind of transparent.
Yeah.
Well, right. I mean, Negan had his number. Negan told him, "I know, I can see you. You're going to do what's good for Dwight, and that's what I like about you." I just don't. I mean, Negan wants people who are going to do exactly what he says to the T, and not think on their own. Like, you're
That's
not going
true.
to add your own spice to it. You're going to do what I say to the actual T.
But I don't think he needs intelligence for that. He needs a swift hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Which he
People he
uses.
keeps around him are not the brightest bulbs.
Because he weeds out all the people.
I think he breaks them down more and keeps them lower chained down.
Well, highly intelligent people are also more difficult to control
Right,
and
that's what I'm
subjugate.
saying. I mean, they're gonna at some point go, "Oh, Negan, that's not adding up. That's not gonna."
Mm-hmm.
I see this go, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't value challenge or a different perspective.
Yeah.
Kind of like our president.
Oh, drink.
He's not watching this. We're not Fox and Friends.
You
No,
don't
but-
know. He's all over the fucking internet trying to
It's
find
like a weird
news.
troll.
Trump, go to bed. You need your strength all the resignations assigned tomorrow.
It's 10:30. When is he gonna tweet?
He's eating cheeseburgers right now. All right, we're getting off
Wait,
topic.
stop to tweet. Okay. Now
What's
this
our
is
next
becoming-
nugget?
Anyway, those were the nuggets.
Those are
What
the
are the other
nuggets.
nuggets?
Aaron? WTF, Aaron?
Stop
Oh,
trying
okay.
to make Oceanside
Yeah,
happen,
I
Gretchen.
didn't even write it down because I had
WTF.
already forgotten that Oceanside happened.
Why do we keep going back to them?
Where's his baby?
Fat Jerry had her.
Oh, she's good then.
Yeah, she's
No, it
fat-
wasn't
she's
Fat
in
Jerry.
the arms
It's Thick
of
Jerry.
Thick Jerry.
And-
Excuse me. I don't say it maliciously. That's his name, and I love him.
He's, yeah.
What is
We love
what,
him.
It's not Fat Jerry?
It's Thick,
Thick
Jerry.
Thick Jerry?
Yes.
We
It's
have
more complimentary.
Right?
we have penned him.
It implies an
Thick Jerry.
attractiveness that is not implied in the word
That's
Yeah.
our
fat.
pet name for Jerry.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know, just like Aaron.
You're just
Yeah.
wasting a good actor, like keeping him
Kinda
in the
cute
woods
at-
for
like,
no.
I think
Yeah,
Aaron's
like it's.
cute.
He had the whole plot line with the baby. Like, let him take care of the fucking baby. Put
No,
a
I
whole
don't
like
that either.
anything but sitting
Well,
in
he
the
had that
woods for
lame
no
plot line with
reason.
his husband. That was pretty lame too. Weak ass husband.
No.
Yeah,
was
what?
sweet.
Oh,
They
why?
had, shut up.
I don't have time
It was
for
better than him sitting around waiting for Oceanside to get off their periods.
It was better than him sitting wet in the woods hungry. Like,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing right now.
Dehydrated.
We just keep being like, oh look, Aaron's still hungry.
Remember Aaron?
And he got
Here he-
sleepier this time. Like, that's all he's doing right now.
Well, I mean, it all
This is-
goes back just to the whole Enid, like,
Uh,
popping off and shooting the woman. I mean, what the heck was that? Yeah, it's like we spent all this time getting there, and then, oh, pow! Oh, walked in the door and ruined it. Okay, so I guess that's it. No, I'm going to sit here in the forest on a hunger strike until these women change their mind.
Oceanside is the fucking sand snakes of Walking Dead.
Ooh, you think so?
Oh yeah.
Well, their leader looks like a sand snake.
Oh, wow.
And
What did
hate
Mark call
them.
them? Bitchy lesbians on their
And the
period.
ladies.
Not that we don't love lesbians or
Well,
women
yeah,
on their
no,
period.
it's all fine. But like, I'm just announcing the relation.
I just
the
hate it.
similarities. That's the
I
word.
just don't. They're trying, like Adi said, they're trying to make this work, and it just doesn't seem
Stop
like.
trying to make it happen, Gretchen.
I just don't feel like. What do they have to offer?
Or alternatively, fucking make it work.
Yeah,
Quit just being
shit
like,
or get off the
here's
pot.
some bitchy ladies that don't want to do anything, and yet we keep talking to them.
But it's
Either leave them alone,
Or like
have
Gandhiing
them do
outside their
something.
door.
Yeah.
But they only appear at the beginning. At the
It
end,
is shit or get off the
They
pot.
only appear at the end of a finale. Like they only show up at the ends
Why?
of the.
But they still don't. Like we literally keep
exactly
showing
what
up
I'm
and being
saying,
like,
But
"Hey,
I
hey,
agree.
you want to do something?"
There's so much.
No?
There's a lot of this show recently has been. Oh, do you want to complain? No. Okay, good. Oh, do you want to complain? No. Okay. Oh, you want to complain? No. Okay. Why do we have to keep going back to it over
Can
and over
Oceanside
again?
come out and play?
Just let
No,
us
they're
do it.
lame.
Well,
They
that's
had
a-
one storyline that said, no, we're scared, we're staying. Then they go back. If you're going to go back, it should be like, okay, you're right. It shouldn't be like, you know,
It's like the
fourth
fourth
time's
time,
the
fifth
charm.
time. Tara went twice,
And-
once with Rick,
right.
once by herself. Then
Well, one
Enid
time they
went.
got guns, didn't
Then
they?
that's when they
Yeah.
robbed them the second time. Then Enid
and
went.
then they
Now
took their
Aaron's
guns,
gone.
And then Sasha died. That's
No,
the
Aaron
finale of
went-
last
Enid
season.
went with Aaron.
Oh, okay. That's
The
right.
point is, they go episode 15.
But it's still they left and they
They're
came
not going
back.
to join them in arms on episode 16.
You don't know.
And
What's
who
her face looked
cares
a
if
little
they do? Like, what is so badass about them? They don't have any guns left.
no
Like,
guns.
what? Who are
They
they?
gonna throw fish at them?
Right?
They're
Like,
probably really good at it. What else do they do?
Mope.
oh, Did you guys? Oh, never mind.
People's asses off.
I wasn't here on the week that you guys talked about this, but
Depression throughout the Saviors.
heading into the next season, I'm wondering about that lady that came with her knowledge.
Which
Oh, yeah.
one?
A smart woman.
Yeah, the knowledge lady with her
Susan
book of
with her
knowledge.
glasses.
With the glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that's where next season is heading into, or?
Debbie Pantsuit. What
Yeah,
call
yeah,
her?
yeah.
Oh, Seersucker Sally.
Seersucker Sally. that's
Seersucker
what it was.
Sally.
That's right.
I don't know. Can we just finish this season?
Well, you know they always set up for the next
This is the-
season.
this is
Like
the-
now is the time
This
that
is
they're
the
starting.
shitter get out the pot season, I think, officially. Officially.
Yeah.
Shitter get out the pot.
Yeah.
We're going to have a war.
Except
When?
we still know
The
we're
last
gonna be
episode.
on the
I wonder if
fucking
maybe
pod
that
next
was
season,
Carl's
so-
plot line, was dealing with that, because that just came out of fucking left field.
What, the
did?
war?
The whole lady, like she just came with a crate and a white
No, 'cause
flag
then
out
that
of
you would have to be in
nowhere.
No, that wasn't Carl's
Like,
plotline.
it's very confusing where that
Carl
came
never makes it
from.
to the hilltop. They were at the hilltop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing was very like just out of nowhere.
Carl's plotline was
Just-
to find Sadiq.
Fine,
I'm loving
yeah.
Sadiq.
Get
I'm
a
loving
doctor.
It's fine,
Sadiq.
you're right.
Get it?
I
Get a
love
doctor.
him.
I'm not arguing with you. You
Drink.
noticed this. I didn't say you were wrong.
Yeah, no,
Get the fine doctor to the hilltop.
Hello, Rock. Welcome
Because
to the
we're
internet.
gonna
What
kill-
have you two?
Rock
Oh,
wants his voice.
We're gonna
heard,
kill
too.
all the other doctors.
What are your
because
feelings, Rockefeller?
What do you think about Sadiq?
He says,
He
"I
says,
showed
hell
him
yeah.
my butthole."
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it, Sadiq. Here, here's what you
Sadiq
can
can get it.
Oh my
No,
God.
really, you need to drink. And
Interstitial sex is not it's frowned upon.
Zach
Yeah.
Baxter and the Knights of the Drunk Watch do not condone
This is
bestiality.
why we can't rank for anything.
We're about to
I
get
didn't
copyrighted.
say it,
We're
Rock
about to
did.
get.
I was translating. Okay.
I'm just a
Jeez.
mere
We're about to
I'm
get
sorry.
demonetized for talking about it.
Talk about what?
Bestiality. I
Jesus Christ.
think you missed
Okay,
something.
so predictions for
I
last
think Audie
episode.
made it
Fucking
about
no.
BC.
Predictions for last
Kate did.
episode.
Everyone's gonna die.
Honestly, I don't even know. Like,
Ah, isn't that what I just said?
Oceanside is gonna save the day.
fuck
Fuck
off.
Oh God, that's not that.
I mean,
no.
realistically, Dwight is gonna die. Maybe they'll just do a culling. Like, if they know what the fuck they're doing, just cull everybody and bring back
Well,
some
I mean,
other
it's
interesting
certainly-
characters.
Certainly, Dwight is.
Morgan's gonna
is
die.
An odd corner. Why is Morgan gonna die?
Because he's on Fear the Walking Dead now. They're
Well, why does
probably
he have
gonna
to
get
die
rid
to
of
do
him.
that?
Different
And
time.
why the
Different
fuck hasn't
timeline.
Carol been doing anything?
But why does Morgan have to die to go to do another Walking Dead show?
Well, I just figured he would.
Different timeline.
He could just.
Well, I
walk-
just didn't know he was working on both shows. That might be too
he
much,
could-
you
Or
know?
he could
That's
just
two
walk
paychecks.
away.
Just walk
Ugh.
away. Okay, fine, but either way, I
But
don't think we're
Dwight
gonna have a
should
lot of
honestly
Morgan.
work because
People walk
the-
this show.
They're gonna. He would have if he escaped from Negan right now. He would have a hard time convincing them that he didn't set them up.
Right.
With the-
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
that's true.
And then Negan is like, you're a traitor. So yeah, he's.
The question is
What?
what's her name gonna save him? Because like
Who?
she did a complete 180 on him.
Tara?
Tara, yeah. She was
But-
like, one minute she was like, I kill you for everything,
know,
and next minute
Tara's
she's
strong
like,
enough. to
Then,
save
but
Dwight.
then I mean, unless they, as they usually do, what if it's a trap? So if they have like,
"Ah!"
so what if they like play both sides of it in case it is a trap, which still only makes Dwight look
I
worse.
don't know. Rock is giving you a I disagree look.
I feel like Dwight definitely. I think we got to get Eugene back. Eugene has to be somehow detained
I just want him to
Bye.
I
die.
hope- I
by
want Eugene
by
to go.
Hilltop. I think.
If there's an out for Dwight, I'll be happy to keep Dwight.
I would
like
love to
Eugene.
keep
I think
Dwight.
Dwight.
Eugene and Gabriel need to go.
I think
I
Dwight.
So
would love
hard.
to get Eugene captured.
Gabriel
I think-
Gabriel
Straight up.
needs to blow up the building with Eugene in it.
And what about Jadis, you guys? What is
Jadis
Jadis
can go
gonna
fuck
do?
off.
She's
She's in
gonna
her.
get on her helicopter.
What's she gonna
and
do
fly
called
away.
her name?
Well, where did the helicopter come from?
Where
That's
did-
another
Where
lead
did
into
her
next
IKEA
season.
flat come from? So I think Dwight was just gonna walk away. I think Dwight wants to be in Dwight land. He doesn't want to be allegiance to anybody.
He should have done that like 2 seasons ago.
He
When he
did,
set out to
right?
kill his wife, and he did kill his
Yeah.
wife. He could have just kept going.
Well, okay. Well,
Yeah.
times have changed, Mrs.
What
Lovitz.
Andrew said.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know where they're gonna go with this. Like, whoever dies, I'm not gonna be that sad. I don't think there's anybody that I'm gonna be that sad about dying.
Maggie.
Sadiq.
Fuck
Fat
Maggie.
Jerry.
I don't care about
Thick
Maggie.
Jerry could get it.
Honestly, I just don't. I don't know.
Has Maggie
Dwight
had
is
a
the only
baby
one I don't
yet?
want to die.
No.
She's not even showing. It's been like a week since.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What's his name died?
Daryl, I'd be a little bit sad. If
Yeah,
they died.
Daryl and Dwight would be my like most, and
Really?
Carol.
Carol.
Hasn't it
Daryl,
been,
Dwight,
2
and
years
Carol.
Since she got pregnant. Why?
Yeah,
They
you
already
know.
killed the tigers.
Apparently, it's
so-
only been like
No,
a week
we'll
since
provide
Glenn
you
died or something.
Good.
All right, so that's our channel. That's our watch. That's our talkback.
That's something. We
so
did a thing.
if you-
Yeah.
If you care to like this content, if you watch this whole thing, hi mom, then go and hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. That'll let you know when we're going live and we
Ring
post
his bell,
new episodes. We're starting Westworld on the 25th. That's a Wednesday. That's a Wednesday after the premiere. So you want to join us right here at this channel. To get ready for that, we are doing a Westworld rewatch on our podcast over at SoundCloud or iTunes.
Is that under Zach Baxter or Knights of the Drunk Watch?
All the above.
Okay,
If you
so
search any of those
us.
things, I'll pop up.
You put it in the description below.
I sure will.
There you go.
All right, Andrew, let's do our magic.
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our chat.
is-
Oh my God.
I thought it was chat. You said chat in the beginning.
I said talk.
We're going on 3 years now.
No bullshit.
Always talk.
Rewind the tapes. It was
It's
chat. He
always
said
talk.
chat earlier, and then you guys were like, "You haven't been here in a while," so I
Well,
said
yeah,
chat, and then
You said, I don't know what you said at the beginning.
Rachel, help
rewind
us.
the tapes. I'm watching this.
Good night, everybody.
tonight.
I'm going to bed right here, right now. Tuck me in, Rob.
Oh, wait. So I know we're starting it on Wednesday, but are we going to do it on Sundays?
I do it every Sunday.
Is that on your other
It's another
podcast?
podcast.